have discovered all these extreme amplitudes of acoustic sounds. And right now we're currently working on how we might be using it for future technologies.
Smell of wine, cheap perfume. The smile that can share the night, it goes on and on and on.
What's interesting about this whole harmonics and cymatics is that this is a universal thing. It's going to be throughout the universe. It's every single planet.
That's called the anthropic principle.
Look at the way that we live, wasting our time on cheap talking wine. Let us go into here.
This is so. Well, let me tell you a story about an event that happened very recently. Two scientists have done an experiment. They go into the great detailed math of the quantum interaction with the sound interaction, and they call that a phonon-photon interaction.
When you hold me in your arms so tight, you make me feel everything's alright. Hooked on a feeling.
Phonon is the particle for sound, and discovered that sound can trigger this negative mass effect.
I've got lips.
And I've got lips.
Let's get together and use those lips.
Let's go. Time to waste you.
In March 2019, scientists at Columbia University in New York City made a shocking discovery that redefines the known laws of physics. In an experiment, physicist Angelo Esposito demonstrated that phonons are affected by gravity, but in a highly unexpected way.
Something that's so wrong here, so I pray I could make a way. I'll spread my wings and I'll learn how.
Instead of being forced down towards the Earth, phonons actually rise upwards.
Nobody ever made me feel this way, but you do. You kiss my lips and then you take my breath away. So I wanna know.
Scientists discovered that the phonon itself has mass.
But he still loves through it all. Hoping she'd come back again.
But the closer they looked, they realized that it wasn't mass at all. It was negative mass and negative gravity.
It turns out that under certain conditions with sound waves can actually start to rise rather than fall. And this was an anomaly, but yes, it seems to be consistent with the laws of physics that certain vibrations, instead of falling down, can actually fall up.
To me, that's experimental evidence that you can, if you understand sound the right way, use it to levitate heavy things.
Knocking on heaven's door.
So could this imply that the ancient stories of levitation of stones, that some type of technology like that was implemented?
That's right. And that comes back to this whole idea with cymatics, which is where we're taking certain sounds and putting them in what we'll call standing waves, and they produce these amazing geometric figures. You could envision, if you knew the way to manipulate this the right way, you could make three-dimensional figures with it even, right? You could.
All of your memories here in the dark. We'll let the magic take us away. Back to the feelings we shared when they played.
You could have sound not just underneath it, but all around it. And in fact, I've seen one where there are multiple transducers in a way, and they can levitate little styrofoam balls and ping pong balls just by having the sound in the right way, and even do multiple ones in configuration.
Tonight I am down, but I'll get up again. Don't count me out just yet. I've been brought down to my knees, and I've been pushed right past the point of breaking, but I can't take it. I'll be back.
Imagine if you could amplify the power, if you could amplify the principle. Wouldn't that or couldn't that apply?
Why do you build me up, buttercup baby, just to let me down and mess me around? And then worst of all, you never call baby when you say you will. But I love you still, I need you more than anyone, darling. You know that I have from the start. So build me up, buttercup, don't break my heart.
All the way around the world, there are myths and legends relating to the movement of stone blocks. Using sound technology, these are found amongst the Maya of Mexico, the Phoenicians of the Near East, and in Tibet.
We can talk all night, but that ain't getting us nowhere. I told you everything I possibly can. There's nothing left inside of here.
In old Egypt, they had a certain sound, a certain vibration, and the blocks moved by themselves. They show a technology which we do not have.
People, and me and my baby, we're out here on the low. So Mr. DJ, keep those records playing, 'cause I'm having such a good time dancing with my baby.
If acoustic technology was used to levitate massive stones, as ancient astronaut theorists suggest, might knowledge of this technology have been left for humankind to rediscover?
And I hope you can hear what the words of music had to say. It's so hard to explain everything that I'm feeling. I just seem to go dry.
I want to show you a picture that we have here, a graphic that we've got, which shows one of these sound bullets being used on someone's brain. What are the medical applications of this?
A mattress for the people. You may think I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one.
Pythagoras one day was walking past a blacksmith shop and heard the sound on the anvils and got fascinated with sound and thought it could be understood mathematically.
Dream on down the line. Won't you please take me far away.
Pythagoras, in hearing these tones made by the metal striking the metal, intuited that there was a mathematical relationship between the different notes in a scale. There was a proportional relationship of ratios between these different notes in the scale.
Sounds like good advice, but there's no one else side and time. Washes
When you look at Western music, it all has its root with Pythagoras. And the great discovery he made is that the waves generated, say by strings or wind instruments, could be converted into clear notes and scales by using fractions and discrete ratios.
hold me, love me, hold me, love me. I ain't got no butter, babe. 8 days a week.
So we end up with thirds, fifths, fourths, octaves by simply taking the string and holding it in these fractional ratios. You get sound in these ratios, and it's very pleasing and works very well to the human ear.
And I wanna be back on the inside with you. You are with somebody new, and I don't know what to do, 'cause I'm still in love with you. I wanna be outside looking in.
So Pythagoras did this amazing job of taking math and geometry and tying it to music, which then led to the entire Western musical scale.
When you finally fly away, I'll be hoping that I served you well. For all the wisdom of a lifetime, no one can ever tell. But whatever road you choose, I'm right behind you, win or lose, forever young.
Pythagoras' revelations regarding sound and music led him to speculate that the universe itself and everything in it is in a constant state of vibration. He theorized that there is a harmony throughout the cosmos, and that even the planets emit their own unique sounds.
So rosin up that boat, let it love and let's all dance. If you're gonna play in Texas, you gotta have a fiddle in the band. I remember down in Houston, we were putting on a show, when a cowboy in the back stood up and yelled, "Cotton Eye Joe!"
Pythagoras thought of the universe as operating as a harmonious whole, which he compared to a lyre, an instrument that is a little bit like the modern harp in that it has different strings.
Changing ocean tides, can I handle the seasons of my life on Well, I've been afraid of changing, 'cause I built my life around you.
He thought that each planet in the solar system vibrated at its own unique frequency and produced what he called the music of the spheres.
She don't have to worry. She'll dress up in all the lace and go inside. Lay